The neon lights of the diner glowed like a beacon in the misty night. Exhausted from a long drive, I pulled into the parking lot, seeking solace in the promise of warm food and a cozy booth. The air was heavy with a drizzle that seemed to veil the world in secrecy. Entering the diner, I was greeted by the gentle hum of conversations and the clatter of dishes. A bell tinkled as I pushed the door, and I found an empty booth by the window, offering a view of the deserted street beyond. The waitress, a middle-aged woman with tired eyes, handed me a menu and left me to my thoughts. As I perused the menu, I noticed a man sitting at the counter. He was wearing a dark jacket with the collar turned up, obscuring most of his face. But what sent a shiver down my spine was the sensation that he was watching me, eyes fixed on my every move. Shaking off the unease, I ordered a cup of coffee and tried to focus on my phone. Minutes turned to hours, and the diner began to empty, leaving me alone with the persistent feeling of being observed. Each time I glanced up, the man's gaze seemed to pierce through the dim light, a relentless predator eyeing its prey. The waitress, noticing my unease, approached me with a sympathetic smile. "Everything all right, hon?" she asked. I hesitated, the words catching in my throat. "I think I'm being watched. That man at the counter, he's been staring at me since I came in." She followed my gaze, her expression growing puzzled. "That's odd. He's been here for a while, but he's never paid much attention to anyone." I watched as she walked over to him, exchanging a few words before returning to me. "He says he's waiting for someone," she explained. "Probably just a coincidence." But the air was thick with tension, and the man's presence gnawed at my nerves. I paid my bill and left the diner, my heart pounding as the door chimed behind me. The mist had turned to a gentle rain, casting a dreamlike quality over the street. I quickened my pace, the sensation of being followed intensifying with every step. Glancing back, I caught a glimpse of the man exiting the diner. Panic surged through me, propelling me forward. The street seemed to stretch endlessly, my breaths coming in ragged gasps. Each turn I took, he was still there, maintaining a relentless distance. Desperation gripped me as I approached a gas station. I rushed inside, heart pounding, and approached the cashier. "Please, call the police," I pleaded. "I think someone's following me." The cashier's eyes widened, and she reached for the phone. As I glanced out the window, my heart dropped. The man was standing just outside, watching me with an eerie calmness. The police arrived within minutes, but when they searched the area, he was nowhere to be found. Days turned into weeks, but the man never resurfaced. The incident left me with an unsettling paranoia, a constant awareness of shadows and unfamiliar faces. The diner, once a symbol of comfort, had become a reminder of a chilling encounter that shattered my sense of safety. And even now, as I sit in my new town, I can't shake the feeling that he's still out there, waiting in the shadows, a presence that refuses to be forgotten.